And for our last video, what we're going to do is, this is just 4 short videos. We're going to do this outside section here. So if this is going to be rolled, we want some extra section. So what I usually do is I'll just put 1 foot on either side, and then I will mark on the drawing that I have put, sorry, I'll mark on the drawing that I have added extra material. Now we want to extend that, so we can extend that there and there, so that's good. This is already a polyline, so just come up here. I've just realized, sorry, that I had not reduced the size of my screen for these videos, so I'm not sure if you saw what I clicked on for my first couple of videos. So if I get a chance, I'll redo them. If not, I might have a look and just see if they're okay. So what we'll do now is beam from polyline, select the polyline, delete. No, I like to keep those lines, and then we want to go to channel, see channels, and we want to go 12 by 27. Okay, let's check the orientation, position, that's good, and then move that up. So all you'll do then is you just cut this afterwards. So I generally do the fabrication drawings twice for these, or just do it once and then explode the first view. I can also do a video on that, I guess. Alright, so we'll leave it like that for now. So it's going to be a little long for the fabrication drawing, then we can join it here later on. So we want to do this inside one. So this point is meeting, so the stairs both meet. So this stringer comes down along here to this point and meets this curved stringer here. So you can kind of see if I look at the top view. So it's going to be landing to here somewhere, and then it's going to start going up. So it's 2 different pieces. So what I would do is I'll draw a line here at 45, and I'll trim. I don't need to trim the line, but I'll trim the line for now, and then I'll copy this up 2 feet. Doesn't matter how much you copy it up. And then I'm going to trim that back to there, and then this is what I need to make. That's why I copied it, because I'm only going to use this one line here. So this one line here is going to be this stringer here. So we're going to go to polyline again, beam from polyline, select the polyline, don't delete, and let's just check our orientation. And it's going to be going the other way, right? So we're going to flip it around twice here. That's good. Preserve orientation is what I want. And then move this up vertically. And there's that stringer. So you can see if I look from the top, you can see that follows the contour of the stairs. So now we need the one coming down to follow into this one. So what I'm going to do is these points here. So what I've done is I've created a line from on the nosing here across, and then I've trimmed that line through this here, and I've extended it down 2 steps so I can get the extra roll for the machine. So all I got to do now is join this up. So I'm going to do a spline, and we can come down here and restrict ourselves to just center point. So we can go center point, center point, center point. Just work your way up through these. Just make sure you can see that circle for the center point, so you're not snapping in the wrong place. Alright, so we're getting there. So I'm going to delete that. You'll see what that is in a minute. So now we have to check. If we check this, we can see it's not a polyline, it's a spline. So we want to convert it to polyline. 6 facets probably enough. You can just check it. If you don't like it, you can go back and undo, and then go back and do it again. But I'm happy enough with that. So I'm going to do beam from polyline again, and select that polyline. Delete selected objects, no. You can see the orientation needs to be flipped around. So that looks pretty good, right? So that looks good. So now if I want to move this, so I need the nosing. This is right on the nosing. I need this to be up 2 inches. So I want it to match this one up here. Now, the only problem is this comes in the macro and it's 2 inches this way. It's not 2 inches this way. So in order for me to find that 2 inches, what I do is I'll come in here and position this, and I'll go -2. And you can see it's brought that up to where I need it to be. So what I'll do then, now my system line is here, which I don't want. So I'll just draw a circle here on this point on the corner. So let's go end point. And we can see we got a big massive circle, which we don't want. And we just want to do radius 5 inches. We'll make it a little bigger so we don't get confused. And then what we'll do is we'll go back in here and change this position back to 0. And then we'll move this back up. So move this from the end point to the midpoint. And there we're good. You can see it's overlapping that one. And we've got some extra down here and some extra here, and we got some extra over here for rolling purposes. So you can see that looks, well, that's actually a little off there. So I'm not sure if I missed this line on the bottom. Yeah, that's off there for some reason. So let's go back. Let's just back up. Yeah, so you probably want to, that's not going to work that way, because I'm moving up and I'm moving over. So maybe if we just move it up 2 inches, it'll be close enough. Yeah, see, that's a little off. So I have a little work to do on that. That's not working the way I want it to. As you can see, that there fits a little better, but the top is off a little bit. So we need to move this up a little bit more. So we can do it vertically by using the other side, but if you do something like that, you can see that's close there. And that's good there. So basically what you can do is you can use, I won't do it now, but basically what you can do is you can draw a circle here, or sorry, you can draw a line here, and let's turn some of these on. Draw a line here up to here, and then we can draw a line from the end of this, and we want to do perpendicular to this here, and then we want to do a line up here straight up, and then we can fillet that, I guess. So that's going to be how much you move up your stringer. So I moved it up however much, so let's see if we move it back down. In the Y and the Z axis, we'll move it back down to where we created it, which was here, and we'll move it back up. Where's my little line? It should be this amount. And there you go. So that's the amount you gotta move it. Alright, so I hope that helps. The stringer video was a little longer, I guess, than I thought, but a couple of little mistakes there that we figured out. And you can see then you just need to create a cut here to join these two together. Hope that helps. You can see it's pretty close. It's good enough because it's never going to be rolled perfect anyway. Alright, take care.